Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Tuesday Tips. I am delighted this time to feature a guest that we've known about each other for almost 10 years. We'll talk about that. But welcome, Adam Janes, CVA and current president of Volunteer Management Professionals of Canada. Adam, welcome to the show. So what do you think are some easy Tuesday tips for people? You mentioned improving the welcome, improving
Yeah.
that onboarding, improving those points of connection, whether that's someone reaching out through the website or calling up or having a conversation. What do you think are some of the most important things to creating that welcoming and that sense of belonging when you're interacting with potential volunteers?
Yeah, and this is a Tuesday tip to ourselves, like to at our organization is looking at this and going, so one, knowing who's coming to your doorstep. I think who the people that are coming, as much information as you can appropriately learn about them in the amount of time you can have is really important. But then making time and space. Like I think that's one of the pieces that we're really excited to be growing as a team because we want that time and space. We want to be able to give people a time to understand the food bank and maybe grow and foster that little kindling of I want to do something meaningful in the community into I really want to help fight food insecurity. I want food insecurity to, align with our mission that, by 2050, no one in Ottawa is food insecure. Like, but, and maybe that takes an hour to get that kindling going and getting a little spark so that they come back and go, I'm going to try volunteering. I'm going to get involved. And I think so taking the time and having an appropriate welcome and a caring vision. And also, I've been obsessed with volunteer motivation. I know I've heard some great conversations on this over the years, but like people come to us probably with like one major, a couple of minor, and then a couple of like small motivations in a basket, right? And everybody has their own combination of motivation. So like helping people assess and think about why they're there. And one of my favorite things to do is start with a group of teenagers who are going to come do some volunteering and be like, I know a lot of you are here because you got to get those hours in your chart. And give me some time because I want to convince you that that's the second best reason that you're here, and like talk it to that. So I think having that conversation about like the meaning of why you're doing it and being able to actually engage. And I go back to the good things about my first year leading volunteers. The volunteer hustle had a positive upside. Usually with that quality time spent with somebody, learning about them, their past, talking passionately about the work that we're doing, you usually get to understand if it's going to be a good fit or not. So I think giving both the volunteer and the organization that chance to make that match, to say like, yes, there's something here, there's a spark. Let's keep this going into, the next steps of volunteer engagement, next steps of somebody offering their time, right? And so I'm not good at short and sweet, so I'll stop there and make that the end of the Tuesday tip.
No, that sounds like perfectly short and sweet Tuesday tips to me. And I think that question of motivation is so important. So thank you so much for those Tuesday tips, Adam.